There's not a great deal that needs putting right. There's some big performances doing it, and I mean, people might think I'm Terry Gornell's agent or I want him to go, because I don't. But he's getting better every week, honestly. For me, he's the best striker in the league. Unless he's got 10 goals, he should have a bit more, and he knows he should have a bit more. But he missed a few of the games as well. He hasn't played as many as all the other players he's playing against. And I think possibly next season you could see a real star in your hands, and he could be a real asset to the club.
And it's a measure of his progress, isn't it, that there's quality attacking players waiting in the wings that can't get a look in at the moment.
Well, I mean, the thing about Terry is he's been prepared to learn. From when he came, the improvements from when he came to us the second time around to now where he is now is there for all to see. Me being a striker myself, there's certain things I've tried to work on with him in training. Certain advice that I've tried to give him that he has given him his due, he has taken on board. And if you just look at his general play now, he has less touches. He picks the right decision more often than not these days. His ball retention is very good, his work rate's fantastic, his movement in the box has improved no end. So he's a few goals away from being a complete centre forward.
And it's crazy to think that just last August he was playing wide on the right for Tranmere.
Well, wide in a 3, and that's where they felt they'd get the best out of him. But that's possibly down to their manager having other options that he decided to explore. And the last thing I'd do is to cry there the Tranmere manager for playing him where he did. All what's happened is Terry's came here and known he was going to get players as the focal point, and I think he's responded to them.
Well, he's one of a number of key players, and when they're on song, the team's on song. Is that fair to say?
Well, I think so, yeah. But what we need to do is we need to get all our players playing at 8 or 9s, 7 or 8s. We've got quite a few players at the moment now. You're never going to get less than a 7 from, and when you get like that, you're quite confident going into every game.
And just lastly, the cutting edge factor has been brought up not just this season but in previous seasons as well. Is it just work, practice?
Well, that's all you can do. As regards to scoring goals, I scored quite a lot of lower levels in non-league, and decent levels in non-league, but lower levels than the Football League. And the one thing that you do know is you need a lot of luck. To score goals you need to be lucky, and the way you get lucky is by giving yourself better opportunities. So it's like someone comes round, standing on the spot, the ball has got 40 squares on it, by 39 you've got a good chance of winning. You've got an excellent chance of winning. Well, it's the same with scoring goals. If you get yourself into having chances, you'd have 8 or 9 chances in a game. The odds are you're going to put one away by default. So that's how you can increase your chances of luck. But sometimes, you go through a spell where the ball won't go in the net, and I've had it myself, where you go through and you smash one that has to keep on the legs, and then 6 months down the line, when you are in a rich vein of form, you smash the same shot and it goes through the keeper's legs and goes in. And that's something that you can't explain. That's possibly what makes football so appetising for people, is that it is unpredictable.